Friends, do you still remember His Majesty Andres Iniesta? That is some fine technique. Hello everyone, this is Football News and we have compiled the most interesting news for you over the past day. In the comments, write which stadium you would like to visit this year and be sure to put a like. We need your likes to keep our project alive. And now, let's get the show on the pitch. Manchester City have secured only one victory against the Big Six in the Premier League this season. Since I announced my departure, the team has won 10 points out of 12 and we have improved in defense. That was the goal, to play with less pressure, Xavi said after the victory over Celta. Mbappe made his 25th goal contribution in the Liga 1 season, almost twice as many as his nearest pursuer. Raheem Sterling has now scored 121 Premier League goals, overtaking Steven Gerrard's tally of 120. Guardiola on Pochettino's words that he was happy with the game against City. Good. Congratulations if he thinks it's good for his team. We can be happy with the result, but at the same time slightly disappointed because we had chances to finish off the game, Raheem Sterling said. Cristiano Ronaldo scored another goal for Al Nassr in the Saudi Pro League. Al Nassr beat Al Fateh with a score of 2-1. Cristiano already has 21 goals plus 9 assists in 19 Saudi League games. Guirassy has 18 goals in the Bundesliga. No player in Stuttgart's history has managed to score more in 22 rounds. This is the first time Arsenal have scored 5+ goals in the back-to-back away matches. AC Milan owner Jerry Cardinale has denied rumors of a possible sale of the club. I want to categorically state that this is absolutely not true. I'm here for a long time. I have a job to do. Calvin Phillips has been sent off for West Ham at Nottingham Forest after 2 yellow cards in the space of 5 minutes. The midfielder has yet to win a game since joining West Ham on loan from Manchester City. Robert Lewandowski has now scored 50 goals for Barcelona and surpassed both David Villa, 48, and Thierry Henry, 49. Bukayo Saka has now scored more Premier League goals than any other player in 2024. He scored 6 goals in 5 matches. Jota and Jones injuries? It doesn't look good for both of them, Jurgen Klopp said. Mark Clattenburg has been appointed by Nottingham Forest as their new referees analyst. We want to win the league, that's true. I hope we can do it, but it's about consistency, and you see the standards of other teams, Mikel Arteta said. Arsenal is the club that has been awarded the most penalties in the Premier League this season, 8. Ollie Watkins has accumulated 22 goals and assists in the Premier League this season, with only Mohamed Salah surpassing him, 24. Modric is used to always playing, so it's hard for him now, Ancelotti said. Ibrahima Konate when asked about Kylian Mbappe joining Liverpool. Guys, in all honesty, do you really think he's coming here? We all know where Kylian is going. I'm not a magician. I'm a football coach. We are doing everything we can to make progress this year and build something. That doesn't change, we are moving on, Postecoglou said after the defeat to Wolverhampton. Jude Bellingham is taking a lot of responsibility in the locker room, despite only arriving last summer. In the winter, Bruno Fernandes rejected a very generous offer from the Saudi club. Bayer Leverkusen have equaled Bayern Munich's all-time German football record for the longest unbeaten run across all competitions. That's 32 games without a defeat. What do I think of the West Ham fans? There may have been coaches who were more exciting to them, but the one who is sitting here now wins more, David Moyes said. Tottenham lose their 3rd straight game to Wolves for the first time in club history. Haaland's problems with finishing? My playing career lasted 11 years, I scored 11 goals, so I can't give him advice, Guardiola said. Arsenal have scored 21 goals in 5 Premier League games in 2024. Raheem Sterling is the first ever former player to score both home and away against Manchester City in a single Premier League campaign. Lamine Yamal now has 5 goals and 6 assists in all competitions this season. Zaha can return to the Premier League. West Ham and Aston Villa were interested in him in the winter. After informing PSG he will leave next season, Kylian Mbappe start on the bench for PSG against Nantes match. Man United will not have clear transfer targets for the summer until the club forms a new board of directors. I was told that according to big data, Barcelona are leaders in terms of chances created, Xavi said. Erling Haaland had 1.71 xG in the match against Chelsea but failed to score. No player has had a higher xG without scoring in a Premier League game this season. Friends, if you are still not subscribed to our channel for some reason, it's time to fix it. Thank you. There was a lot of top football yesterday, and here are the results. Now let's move on to the main news of the release. Journalist Ben Jacobs has reported details of PSG's interest in Manchester United striker Marcus Rashford as a replacement for Kylian Mbappe, who wants to leave the team as a free agent in the summer. The Parisians are considering Rashford but will only start working on his transfer if there is a clear message about his desire to leave Man United. The French club remember how the previous contacts ended. They believe that Marcus used to the situation before signing a new contract with the Mancunians. At the same time, PSG know that the 26-year-old Englishman now intends to become part of the Man United rebuild under the leadership of Jim Ratcliffe and INEOS. AC Milan are ready to negotiate the price of winger Rafael Leao, despite the fact that he has a release clause of 175 million euros. The club is expected to use the sale money to fill several positions in the squad, as they did after the transfer of Sandro Tonali to Newcastle. The likes of Newcastle, PSG, who'll be looking for a replacement for Kylian Mbappe, and Barcelona are all interested in Leao. Barcelona midfielder Gavi is a transfer target for PSG in the summer window. The French club will significantly reduce their wage bill after Kylian Mbappe's departure, so they are considering options to strengthen the team's midfield. It's noted that both PSG coach Luis Enrique and club president Nasser Al-Khelaifi are longtime admirers of 19-year-old Gavi. It was under Enrique's coaching that the Spaniard made his debut for the national team 2 years ago. Barcelona's financial situation remains difficult, so they will have to consider the offer despite the desire of both the club and the player to continue cooperation. PSG are also considering signing Barcelona midfielder Frenkie de Jong. Barcelona's management will try to negotiate with Brighton to buy out the contract of head coach Roberto de Zerbi. The 44-year-old's candidacy was approved by President Joan Laporta and Sporting Director Deco. De Zerbi's agents Edmundo Capci and Eduardo Crenier met with the Catalan Sporting Director on Wednesday, which lasted more than 3 hours. The main obstacle to closing the deal is the coach's release clause, set at around 10 million euros. The agents asked for some patience to reach an agreement with the English club. Barcelona promised the Zerbi's agents that if they manage to overcome this obstacle, the Brighton coach will start managing the Blaugrana on July 1st. Real Madrid president Florentino Perez has already announced the arrival of Kylian Mbappe in the team's locker room. Perez met with several players of his club and told them that Mbappe would join Real Madrid next season. It's noted that Aurélien Tchouameni's tweet was made after a conversation with the club president. Real Madrid head coach Carlo Ancelotti responded to questions about the information about the possible transfer of PSG striker Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe's transfer? We are here to talk about tomorrow's game. Would you like to coach him? The journalist continued asking. I would like to finish the season and win titles. We are working for that. The new season is still very far away, Ancelotti said. Friends, watch the new video from Football Club channel and find out why everyone is talking about Mbappe's transfer to Arsenal at the very same time. Very interesting video. Enjoy your watching. Football News channel was with you. Take care and see you in a bit.